Good evening, everyone. On behalf of Center for Career Development, I welcome you all to this webinar. I would especially like to thank Middlesex University Dubai for organizing this webinar. I welcome our first speaker, Mr. Jitin Chawla, who is an MBA graduate from one of the topmost business institutes of India, Faculty of Management Studies, University of Delhi. Mr. Chawla is also the founder and director of North India's topmost career counseling and study abroad firm, Center for Career Development. For 5 years, he has worked with multinational companies like ICI and Hindustan Times till he discovered his knack for entrepreneurship. He has shown his active presence in Indian media by answering students' queries at various news channels like NDTV, CNN, IBN, and actively writes for various newspapers and magazines. He is a member of National Career Development Association, United States of America, International Association for Educational and Vocational Guidance, VIBA World, NICE, European Association for International Education, and actively participates in international conferences in various countries. I now welcome our second speaker, Mr. Yasir Khan, who's born and brought up in the UAE with the advantage of having a global perspective and living in an international community his whole life. He is currently the youngest employee in Middlesex University Dubai, is a public speaker, poet, and soon to be author. Having volunteered for various organizations and causes during his teenage years, he shares his experience and counsels high school students every day, explaining the importance of experience, self awareness, personal development, and choosing the right career path. He is also a proud alumni of Middlesex University Dubai. And thank you. Over to you, Jitin sir.
Okay, thanks a lot. Thank you and welcome everyone. Welcome to this webinar. And I can see some people are old, like you have been coming. And some of you are first timer, like Preeti Sharma says, I'm a first timer. So good evening, everyone. Dave, you'll have to stop when I'll ask for questions. Then only I'll answer questions. Right now, I'll just introduce a couple of career options and then go about it. So, of course, after COVID, there are some careers which are hot careers. People don't believe that things will go down. There'll be less jobs. See, some things will go down. There are some other things will come up. Always maintain this. Whenever you are taking any decisions in your life, there'll be always a time when some things will be coming down, but there'll be other things which will be coming up. So if we are adaptive, we can move on and we can go on to those things. So with that orientation, we would approach. Of course, I keep on sharing with everyone. I'm sharing with all of you again. You're at your houses, so keep yourself physically and mentally fit. You should be exercising or doing something for half an hour, 1 hour. You can do yoga, you can dance in your room, you can jump on your bed, I don't care. But you should do something or the other. And of course, keep yourself positive. This is a good time to build yourself up. I've been doing a lot of workshops on how do you utilize time online, learn a language. I am trying to learn a language. Yeah. Kamusta. I'm trying to learn Filipino. I have Philippine friends, so I'm trying to learn a language. You can try to you can learn coding. So check out Harvard CS50 on edX. You'll find the platform edX. So Harvard CS15, you can learn anything, game development, you can learn website designing, any specific thing. On Netflix, you can see. I don't know if any of you have seen The Founder. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Pratish, okay, I didn't mean it literally, man. Jump on the bed, matlab kahin bhi jump kar lo, Pratish. Oh God. Okay, good. Hi, Rect Mac. Okay, what's up, sir? He's saying. So my appeal to you is, guys, dekhte raho yaar. Okay, how many of you have seen this movie called The Founder on Netflix? Any of you have seen Founder? Just write yes. Yeah, I'll put up these sites. Sheen Sharma, I'll just put it up. Vikram sir, can you write edX, Udacity, Allison, ALISON, and one more website. The largest MOOC is Coursera. Yeah, you can just, yeah. So I'll just, any people who have seen, write Y for yes. Y for yes if you've seen The Founder. Nahi dekha to dekho, guys. McDonald's, how it. Okay, see two things. The Founder and check out uske saath saath History 101. History 101 on the food thing. You will understand how the food market has developed. Okay, Priyanshi says I have watched. Very good. Very good. Entrepreneurship यार हम सबको समझना. Entrepreneurship अपना काम करना एक बहुत बड़ा करियर है. Yeah, चलो ठीक है. कुछ लोग, some of you are there who will say, I want a secure job. I don't want ups and downs in life. Those secure job में भी आएंगी. I have a friend who's a very senior IAS officer. You know, 10 years back, the way they used to work and now is very different. This guy at times goes to the morning around 8:30 at office, and 8 evening 8:30 9 तक भी काम कर रहा था. In fact, for his birthday celebration, he invited me and another of a friend to Khan Market. We'll quickly have some stuff and we'll have a party. But this guy came, and within 30 minutes, there was a call that a minister is coming here to go back to his office, something like that. Yeah. So, guys, Abhi, I'm not taking question. So these are online courses. edX and Ellison will give you a lot of online courses. They're good online platforms, guys. So check it out. चलो एक बारी फटाफट स्टार्ट करते हैं. So this is Arjun Deshpande, who started his pharma startup. He is going to take generic medicines and retail. उससे medicines का cost काफी कम हो जाएगा. Check it out. Next, I'll keep on in between. I'll keep on giving you ideas. So just be patient. I'll answer your question, but you'll have to be patient initially. Let me cover some stuff and then we'll move ahead. Tilak Mehta is a very young entrepreneur, 13-year-old boy. He launched his company after tying up with Dabbawalas. Have you heard about Dabbawalas? The Dabbawala network is very strong in Mumbai. In fact, Harvard University has made a case study on them. Dabbawalas have been invited to. This place. They've been invited to the king, the this guy, Prince Charles. Prince Charles in UK invited the Dabbawalas to their place. Not all, I mean, few representatives, and so on. So he's using their network and he's created his own courier company. Next. Great, some of you have heard about it. This is a drone scientist. He uses drones, and his mission is to save lives. He has done more than 600 drones. He's just mad about drones. Check it out. Next. Next is, guys, these are all Indian entrepreneurs. So entrepreneurship is one thing which I'm sure. Actually, why entrepreneurship? People who have been working in certain ways in the past, they find it very difficult to change. You as an entrepreneur, you offer. So Uber, Ola came out with new solutions, and they were able to build up such a big company. Yeah, and so on. So next. So there are entrepreneurship courses. So this is just going to start. You can just check out EDI Ahmedabad summer camp. Instead of 10-day now, they're doing 4-day because they're just doing everything online. So EDI Ahmedabad, you can just check out the summer camp. It's a good camp which you could look at. Next. Great Rect Mac. Indraprastha World Class School. I enjoyed that day. I did Vikas Bharati, J Factor. Good. This is a program. This is being done by TIE Hyderabad right now. It's a young entrepreneur program. So what I'm trying to say is there are a lot of entrepreneurship programs all across. Right now is a good time. Yeah. Some programs are available on a payment basis and some free also. There are a lot of webinars which are happening which you can look at on entrepreneurship. Even school students, college students, first year, second year, doesn't matter. Next. So Curiosity Gym, this is a place where you can go and take some technology training. So IoT, AI, ML, all these. So this is again a pretty hot thing to look at. So this is something which will at least, because instead of asking me, a career counselor, what should I do? Should I look at electrical engineering or electronics or mechanical or computer science? You need to check out yourself. If you have tasted, see, sometimes people just say, I don't want it, but you have never tasted it. Yeah. So even you're a science student, but you say, no, I have interest in stock markets. So I will go to moneycontrol.com, check it out, and then choose. Yeah. So you have to taste things. Similarly, okay, for science itself, should I look at specialization in artificial intelligence? Should I do mechanical and work in aeronautical? Should I do electrical and work in renewable energy? So if you have done some projects in it, it'll be so easy for you. Yeah. So Sayed, we'll just pass on a number. So how you can join? Curiosity is also just going to launch its programs online. But there are some like Amity is starting off with a new summer program. You can check that also. Amity has a new summer program. Yeah. Next. Gary, which one? Which one do you want me to tell you? Okay, this is certified fraud examiner. The white collar fraud will keep on increasing, more so because everything is going cyber now. Abhi fraud, cyber fraud, white collar fraud, this will keep on increasing. Hence, you have a certification ACFE, certified fraud examiner. So please check out this certification, guys. This you can do after your BCom, after BBA, after CA also. but it's a hot career option. Next, TI has already started, Gary. This opportunity gone. Next time you can, but check TI Hyderabad. Vikram sir, can you write TI Hyderabad, the websites and all? Human centered design, big area. Okay, design. Let me tell you, not only human centered, UI UX design, product design, human centered design, even furniture design. These four areas in design are hot areas. Why furniture design? Because a lot of multinationals are present in India. So Gautier is present in India, Netuzzi is present in India, and there's one from Norway which is a big. I'm forgetting the name. So they are present. 10,000 crores they have invested. So furniture design is again going to be a big area, guys. So think about other areas in design rather than only thinking about prefixed areas. Next. Computational linguistics, this is again good. Why? See, computer science, anything is good. So for people who will do BTech computer science, people who do BTech IT, people will take a BCA and then MCA, people who do maths honors then MCA. All these people can look at computer science. Base degrees are the same. Further, you can specialize in artificial intelligence, machine learning, IoT, cloud computing. Are you understanding? Computational linguistics. Google Home uses it. If you tell your Google something, Google would kind of remember it. Google might give you a better answer next time. Yeah, a way to office, Google would remember it. So there's a kind of a mind working behind. Then language is to be used and computer science. Yeah. So that is computational linguistics. Typically in India, people go for it at a master's level, except IIT Hyderabad, which is doing after 12th also. Next. So, IoT, artificial intelligence, I've already told you about it. Autonomous vehicles. I was just watching Shark Tank. Any of you watch Shark Tank? Any people who watch Shark Tank? So, people who watch Shark Tank, you write Y for yes. Nahi dekha to go and see it, guys. It is amazing. It is amazing. Jaya Lakshmi top trainers, top colleges for yoga training are one. You can check out. You can check out Morarji Desai Institute in Delhi. It's a government institute, 3-year course in yoga. You can also check out Patanjali Vidyapith, your favorite Baba Ramdev. You guys have been purchasing all the stuff of Baba Ramdev. I understand that. Okay. A lot of you are watching Shark Tank. Yeah, it's amazing. I in fact, yesterday I was seeing it. Who's your favorite shark? Is it Mark Cuban? Is it Kevin, the bald guy who keeps on saying money, money, money? Is it Robert? Who's your favorite shark, guys? Who is your favorite shark? Is it Laurie or Barbara? Yeah. I'm taking questions after some time, guys. Just be patient. I'll take your questions. I'll take your questions. In between, I might just take one question. Anyway, Kevin. Somebody says Kevin. Oh, you all are money-oriented people. Good. Okay. Okay. If you're doing law, specialize in law, you can do after law, you can go for MBA, export import. But then there's no need to do law for export import, honestly speaking. Yeah, you can directly go for international trade courses. Outside India, it's available. We'll just check. Today we have a very big university, Middlesex University from Dubai. So sir will tell you about it. So we'll check from sir about international trade, how you can how you can take on international trade. Okay, fintech, finance and technology coming together. So this again is a pretty. This see how things have changed from 1950s to now. So right from the time you had credit cards to ATM, then electronic trading started happening. Then PayPal came in. Then Bitcoins came in using blockchain technology. Then Google Pay, and now you have N26, which is a digital bank. You have a bank which is absolutely digital. Can you understand? Daydreamer, if you are interested in maths, there's a slide coming for you. Just hold on for 3 minutes. Next. Muskan, maths we'll discuss. Okay, Gary Oak, Sakshi. Okay. These are jobs that will really thrive. Robot manufacture, lot of automation. I see lot of automation. आज के बाद तो लोगों ने कहा यार कई चीजें we should have automated. Cleaning, घरों में, outside, offices. The government, like in Delhi, there's a company Avishkar. So they have supplied robots. It's under testing right now, where the robot will check the temperature. Why it's subject a human to any virus and stuff. So a robot is checking the temperature. So robot manufacturing and service management is big. Supply chain management. Right now also we all are ordering online. I see that increasing significantly. So supply chain management. Big data and AI scientists, data analytics, so that companies can analyze what kind of people are coming, how to go about it, and so on. Artificial bodies manufacturer, like in Dubai, you have Jumeirah Palm Beach. Yeah. Esports again is a big area. Esports, there are companies like Nazara Technologies, Jet Synthesis, Nordwind Group in India. They do a lot of esports thing. So these are areas which will definitely build up. Pro Boy, these are the businesses which will thrive. Why don't you start making some robots? Why don't you make a robot for me? Next. Sheen, outside is better. Engineering management, if you can go outside, it is better. Outside is more safer also. A lot of people have this funny thing that, look, I'll, like, a lot of parents say, I'll keep my child in India because I don't know how much is safety is there. Outside is generally more safer. Like for instance, Dubai, we are going to hear from Dubai University. Dubai, I'm walking at 12 o'clock. Of course, pre-COVID. Now right now they might have regulations. Suppose a girl is walking all by herself, nobody is going to say anything. You leave your wallet somewhere near, you've forgotten your wallet. Everywhere there are cameras, nobody will touch your wallet. Yeah. And so on and so forth. So please understand. Okay, so you can have humanoids, stationary robots, aerial underwater robots, but robotics I think is going to grow. In India, you can take up mechanical engineering and then get into robotics. Next, you can take up computing and then also you can go for it. Okay, computational biology. So, what is computational biology? Basically, you try to build up predictive models. Let me explain. So, like a company, Optum Healthcare does. So they will our teams will sit down and plan. They will take data in next 5 years in South Africa. How many lung cancer cases will be there? Yeah. So that is called predictive modeling. So that is how computational biology is going to be. Guys, it's a hot upcoming career option. You can just check it out. Next. So in India, you can do bioinformatics. Outside, it is typically called computational biology. A quick listing, and then I'll take on questions. Honestly, I'll just quick listing. Pehle, I'll take commerce without maths wala questions and humanities questions. Who are the best people in the world? Humanities. Who are the best people in the world? Commerce without maths. Oh, it's nothing like this. Everyone is best people in the world. But I was just saying because a lot of people keep on sharing. But you have amazing options. In India, after humanities, you can look at IIT Mumbai, IIT Madras. In India, after humanities, you can look at Triple IT Delhi has started BTech, social science and computer science. First time in my life I've seen such kind of thing. Okay, check it out. अमर परमार का सीपीएल का क्वेरी विक्रम बता दो यार. Okay, so fraud examiner we discuss insolvency professional. एक गवर्नमेंट की बॉडी है IICA, Indian Institute of Corporate Affairs. They do a 2-year program to make you an insolvency professional. A company takes a loan from a bank, from another bank, from another bank, doesn't repay, doesn't give interest. So the banks get together, file a case in NCLT. The company is declared insolvent. So that is insolvency professional. Digital marketing has huge scope, guys. In law, cyber law, international law has huge scope. I'm telling you what will happen after COVID. Digital marketing will really, really grow. Insolvency will also grow because companies will not be able to pay back. Companies' revenues have plummeted. A lot of companies will not pay back their what they have taken on loan. So they will go down the hammer. So insolvency professional will grow. Digital marketing will really, really grow. In management side, finance will continue to grow. Marketing, but more digital will continue to grow. Digital advertising will continue to grow. Yeah. So if you're doing CA, venture capital, private equity will still continue because there's a lot of money across the world which wants to get into new startups which can grow very fast. So after CA, also can look at joining finance and like joining a venture capital company or starting your own group, and you can raise some money and you can invest in startups. Yeah. Animation multimedia is likely to go. A lot of teaching training will use animation multimedia. You have been a lot of school students, you have experienced online teaching. It can be more exciting by using animation multimedia. Entrepreneurship is definitely going to grow. In mass communication, filmmaking. Why? Because films can communicate. YouTubing. So these are areas which will definitely grow. Psychology, somebody was asking. Uh, Guys, when you look at psychology, there is much more stress. A lot of people are experiencing our businesses have gone down, our jobs, I don't know if it is secure or not, and so on. So people want to consult a psychologist. Relationship problems, you have drugs addiction and social media addiction. One young fellow I was speaking to yesterday was like, my eyes are paining because I spend so much time gaming, then watching Netflix. I have nothing else to do. Yeah. And we were so social media detox that will become big. So psychology has all these options, guys. In India there are less opportunities on the industrial side, but if you go outside you have more opportunities. You can take up psychology. If you're a good public speaker, you can become a corporate trainer. So training is every year it is rising, rising, rising. Hospitality right now is down, but I think in the next 1 or 2 years it should recover and come back. Teaching, definitely. The world needs good teachers. If you can speak well, if you can train others, if you want to help out others, teaching is great emerging career option. And a lot of online teaching will happen. So please understand. Ayushi, fashion psychologists, somehow in India, not so much, but outside, yes, outside there is a demand because the analysis in detailing is happening outside. In India, it is typically management guys who will try to understand consumer psychology, do focus group discussions, and so on. But outside India, it will be more of psychologists who will take it up. Next. Yeah, CFA is a good option, Aditi Goyal. So CFA is a good option. Avdesh, CA, LLB, data analysis, it depends. If you want to sit down and do maths, mathematical thing, then data analytics kinds. I mean, mathematical computing kinds. If you want to law, you know how it is. CA again is finance wala job. So all three are fine. I mean, if you want to look at newer option, then data analytics is big. International relations. So you want to work for the government, you want to work for a multilateral body, you want to work for a multinational NGO. International relations you can look at. After pol science, you can look for international relations, public policy. Again, public policy in India has not taken off much, but outside India you can get good opportunities. Filmmaking, I feel, is an emerging option, and it's not only big films, it's documentaries, advertising films, and so on. Advertising is next, by the way. Yeah. Photography, I think more freelancing, but there are some jobs, newspapers, TV channels, they use photographers, but still number of jobs not too great, but more freelancing kinds. Yoga, I think, is a big career opportunity. You guys should be, if you want government jobs, yoga, look at yoga. Nutrition dietetics, cluttered market. I have some question marks there. I'm not too happy with my students not getting great salaries. English honors can be good. You can teach anywhere. Teach in Gulf. We'll ask sir right now, but teach in Gulf. Teach in Europe. So you can teach. You can get into journalism. You can get into mass communication. You can get into writing and content development also. Next. Yeah. So speech therapy is a good course. Vikram sir, can you just list down some speech therapy institutes? We'll just take it up. Sanjeevi Dogra. Uh, for boys, you can go for NDA. For girls, it is after graduation. You can go for short service commission. Sanjeevi Dogra, anything which has maths and physics. If you want something flying, then maths and physics. Computational sciences in India, you'll do a BTech computer science. Then at a master's stage, Yatin, you can check out CDAC. Law is a pretty good optional subject. Commentator pro boy, you might specialize in that sport, you might be playing a sport. Otherwise, check out there's an institute, IISM, Indian Institute of Sports Management, Mumbai. Pro boy, IISM, they have a course in being a commentator also. You can do it part-time also. Otherwise, if you're doing public speaking, managing staff, managing people, then also you can go in for it. Okay, some of you guys love maths. So actuaries calculate the financial risk for an insurance company. So an insurance company is coming with a new policy. Uh, your skin, if you go outside, it is impacted by sun. Suppose a policy against that. So you become an actuary will look at previous data and do calculations to understand probabilities happening. So that is how actuarial science is. How do I do it? So in India, I give ACET and then 15 papers in 3 groups: CT series, CA series, SA series. How much time does it take? You can actually do it in 4 years, but normally 6 to 8 years, and some a lot of my people have not been able to complete also because it's really tough. It is more tougher than CA. Go for it only if you're really committed. Not that a lot of people join courses. Wow, it's a new course. I like new course or no new course does not matter. Are you a person who's going to spend 8 9 hours every day studying? After coaching, you're studying at house also 3 4 hour coaching, 3 4 hours studying. Are you going to do that? If yes, then go for actuarial science. Take statistics honors along with it. Okay, so check it out. Uh, BCA, MCA. So maybe you don't like science, but you want to still get into computing. So BCA you can do even without maths. People, some like Pravit, you're asking computers, I think. So BCA, Bachelor's in Computer Application, and then MCA, Master in Computer Application, you can take up, and then you can build up. Become honors. After that, you can go for CFA. I'll speak about CFA. Somebody was asking. Uh, Eco honors can give you government jobs like RBI, like Niti Aayog, wherever planning is there, or eco honors can give you eco and followed by masters in eco. Eco can also give you amazing jobs. Later on, you can shift to finance. One, otherwise, you can work with consulting companies, McKinsey, Deloitte, and so on and so forth. So you can check it out. You can check it out. Speech therapy. Somebody was asking. Vikram sir has just written it. You can thank Vikram sir later on. BMS, BBA, and BBA Finance are specialized management courses. BBA is like applied eco, how knowledge of eco can be applied to the world of business, and BBA Finance is a finance course. Yeah, like available in Delhi and a couple of other institutes also. Next. So maybe let's listen. So this is all about bio. Amar Pramar CPL, the best institute is IGRUA, Indira Gandhi Rashtriya Academy at Raebareli. There are some like even Indigo Airlines, they have Indigo CAE program, Indigo CAE program. So you can look at that also. Commercial pilot, like in India, it will take 3 years after you go for it. Outside India, you can do it faster, but I would prefer in India. Outside, it is very difficult to get a job. Okay. So, Ritu Malik, which kind of design? The best is NID or IIT Mumbai, IIT Guwahati, Triple IT Delhi. These are good for design. Yes, Abhik, you can teach in Australia. Yes, you can. English honors kar lo, then you can take certification. TESOL hota hai. Check British Council's website. Yeah. Genetic engineering and one more biotech question that was there. They have more scope abroad. I'll come back to it. I think let's first listen to Middlesex University. We have Mr. Yasir Khan. Ek bari thoda sa we'll just try to understand, and then I'll come back and take on questions. Yeah. You can do CFA without maths, Aditi Goyal? Yes, you can. Free gamer, you can go for free gamer. You have Army 10+2, Army 10+2 tech entry. Through it, you can become an engineer in the Army. So we have Mr. Yasir Khan. He's from Middlesex University, Dubai. And before you guys came, we were chatting about Dubai, how life is there right now. In fact, I almost traveled to Dubai 2 times in a year. February also I was there. Dubai is an exciting place. There are very lot of universities, and Middlesex is one of the top universities there. Let's try and understand Middlesex University, and we'll address some questions to Sir also. Yeah, so just hold on to your questions. I'll answer it. Yasir, are you ready? Or I'll just take a few questions. Meanwhile, Sarthak, you can just check if he's ready. So great. Harshita, economics honors is a very good option if you love maths. If you don't like, तुम्हें maths अच्छा नहीं लगता, मत करना, don't do it. Yeah. मैथ्स ऑनर्स मुस्कान जैन, अगर मैथ्स अच्छा है तो इको ऑनर्स पहला चॉइस है. मेरे पास कोई आए पूछे सर मेरा मैथ्स बहुत अच्छा है, मैं कहूँगा इको ऑनर्स कर लो. क्यों? उससे ऑप्शन ज्यादा है. फिर भी देख लो, मैथ्स ऑनर्स करके यू कैन गो फॉर ऑपरेशंस रिसर्च, सो दैट इज सप्लाई चेन मैनेजमेंट काइंड्स. मैथमेटिकल रिसर्च, यू कैन गो फॉर एमसीए, एनी ऑफ दीज. अब देश डेटा एनालिस्ट क्या करते हैं, खूब सारा डेटा है, उसको एनालाइज, लाइक दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी में 5 लाख लोग अप्लाई करेंगे, 5 लाख पीपल. सो उसको एनालाइज करेंगे कि 95 प्लस कितने लोगों का है, 93 से 95 कितने लोगों का है फॉर इंग्लिश ऑनर्स, फॉर मैथ्स ऑनर्स. सो यू विल यूज सॉफ्टवेयर लाइक आर हडूप टू गिव people principals this information, and then they'll decide. So use software like R software, Hadoop software, and so on. एग्रीकल्चर का अच्छा स्कोप है यार, एग्रीकल्चर का काफ़ी काफ़ी अच्छा स्कोप है। एग्रीकल्चर में क्या होगा, क्योंकि गवर्नमेंट जॉब्स हैं, बैंकिंग जॉब्स हैं, और अभी मैं देख रहा हूँ बहुत सारे लोग, इवन यूके में तो शिफ्ट हो चुका है ऑलरेडी। लोग कह रहे हैं ये शहर की लाइफ छोड़ो, ऑर्गेनिक एग्रीकल्चर करेंगे, हम ये करेंगे, हम डेयरी फार्मिंग करेंगे। तो लोग बहुत चेंज हो गए। हम लोग इंडियंस भी ना, मतलब कई बार लैगर्ड्स हैं, बाहर लोग चेंज करते हैं, फिर आके हम इंडिया में वैसे ही करने लगते हैं। आई नो समबडी हैज कम बैक टू भुवनेश्वर और उसने डेयरी प्लांट लगाया यूएस में 15 साल रहने के बाद, या एंड सो ऑन एंड सो फोर्थ। चलो खैर, एक बारी विल लिसन टू मिस्टर यासिर खान। ही इज फ्रॉम मिडिलसेक्स यूनिवर्सिटी दुबई, गाइस, and we'll try and understand, and meanwhile I'll take questions. Hi Yasir, you have a very smart person today speaking to you from Dubai, directly from Dubai. Yasir, welcome, and all the students are waiting for you.
Hi, everyone. Thank you all for being here. Jitin, love the energy, and I agree with everything that was said. Of course, I I'd like to speak with the students who are in high school right now. If I can get some students who are in high school right now doing CBSE grade 12, perhaps.
Yeah, there are a lot of students. A lot of them are there. A lot
All
of
right,
them are there.
perfect.
Yeah.
So I saw I saw a couple of questions about commerce with math, commerce without math. I personally am a commerce with marketing student. I was actually it's a funny story. I had taken up mathematics and then I left it halfway through 11th grade. I've done CBSE as well. I've done CBSE in Dubai itself. So I understand what some of you may feel, and I actually ended up going into marketing. And what happened after that was that I mean, currently I am a marketing executive in Middlesex University Dubai, and I love my work and I love everything that I do. And it's a fantastic feeling when you're actually doing something that you like. So for the high school students, I just want to say a couple of words before I move on with the presentation of the university, just so that you have value when you're leaving this live session. So what do you like? The first question you need to ask yourself is, what do you like doing? All right. And the second question can be, what are you good at? You know, what kind of skills do you have? What kind of things do you see yourself getting into? Of course, what do you think you'd be comfortable doing for a long period of time in your life? All right. So आप क्या करना पसंद करते हैं? आप किस किन किन चीज़ों में आप अच्छे हैं? आपके आपके क्या-क्या स्किल्स हैं? और आप अपने आप को 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20, 30 साल क्या करते हुए आप देख सकते हैं फ्यूचर में अपने आप को? And of course, apart from that as well, if it's your if you want to change professions, that's fine as well. If you're moving from if you're into advertising, you're moving to digital marketing, because that is basically the same thing nowadays. If you are, for example, if you are into uh, the science stream, perhaps you have an engineering degree and you end up turning into something like marketing 10 years down the line. That's entirely fine, because at the end of the day, if you're happy and if you're content with what you do, that is I think the most important thing that you should think about. And of course, Middlesex University Dubai has some fantastic programs for you guys. I will be getting into detail. And I see there's a question, Ansh. What if a person has no idea? Now, I'm not sure how old you are, but usually what I recommend is you have to try everything out. There's no way of knowing unless you, perhaps if you are depending on the grades you get in high school, आपके स्कूल में जो आपका आपके रिपोर्ट कार्ड पे जो लिखा हुआ है, if you go according to that, या फिर if there's a genuine interest that you have seen, perhaps you've seen yourself doing something like, perhaps you're interested in photography. For example, if you're interested in something like photography and you go into something like you do a marketing degree, what you can do is you can combine these, and you can
There's some this thing with the connection, it seems.
Jitin sir, until then, probably you can take some queries.
Meanwhile. Okay, guys, Pita, Ramneek wants to join in, Pita, or WWF. Oh, okay, World Wildlife Fund. So you can do MSW, Masters in Social Work. They majorly do management. Like they a big NGO. They have a lot of projects happening. So you'll work with small NGOs, individuals. So MSW can be good, and MSWs can earn decent. Not very high, but they can earn decent. Cybersecurity, ethical hacking, as I said earlier, it's a part of either you do BTech Computer Science or BTech IT, or you can do BCA and then specialize in this. Again, institutions like CDAC are there, or triple ITs who have further specialization in cybersecurity and ethical hacking. Estonia is a good country, Karthik. If you want to look at Estonia after 12th, you can look at it. I am a PCM. I like gadgets. How do I make a career out of it? Abhi, that's a very, I don't know. I mean, a lot of people like gadgets. I think I also like gadgets. But would you like to get into manufacturing? So that might not be exciting. You like using. It's like when I go to Auto Expo, everyone says, there are a lot of young people, a lot of boys. I love cars. But wherever there are cars, there are a lot of people, but where there are engines, nobody there. So automobile engineering is not the right choice. Similarly, electronics engineering is not the right choice for somebody who loves gadgets. Okay, great. Yes, sir, you're back. Great, great. I think
I
there's
hope I hope I'm audible. The connection seems to be a little faulty, but I'll try to keep on track. And as I was mentioning before, what do you like doing? What are you good at doing? And what do you see yourself doing in the future? And I was basically talking about how it is very important to do things that you like and are content with. And I was also talking about how, for example, a person with a marketing degree who is into photography can use their photography skills and open up an Instagram page, and they can go ahead and gain a following by posting their photographs. And uh, later on, what happens is usually sponsorships and things like that come along, and that's when the earning starts. And there are tons and tons of examples. I just wanted to give you an idea of what you can do. One more very common question that I saw as well. I want to let you know that um, no matter where you are, no matter what kind of a what degree you have, as long as you have the skills and you have the that authenticity, you can go ahead and accomplish whatever it is that you want to accomplish. Usually, it's the um, the profession that you want to get into. It may or may not be the right place for you. If you're looking, for example, in a particular region, in a particular region's job market, and you're not able to get enough opportunities there, perhaps you're looking in the wrong places, or perhaps there are some additions you can have on your CV or your resume. I won't get into too much of detail there. I'm just giving you a very broad idea. I'm just going to be speaking about Middlesex University Dubai now. Think bigger, think Middlesex Dubai is not only a slogan of the university, it is also it's also uh, a vision of Middlesex University. We have quite a lot of quite a lot of programs and facilities that have been added to Middlesex University Dubai since 2005 in Dubai, and we have quite a lot of programs, undergraduate and postgraduate programs, and of course, fantastic faculty from all around the world. We have students studying with us from all around the world as well. Uh, as you can see on the slide here, that's what our university looks like, and it is just an amazing experience that we give. We have 4 campuses around the world: Dubai, London, Malta, and Mauritius. And the student, if it's for an undergraduate program, you can take a transfer to the London branch. This is after your second year, or in your third year, you can transfer to London. And the degree that you get is anyway issued from the UK itself. So whether you graduate from our campus in Dubai, or whether you graduate from Middlesex University, London, the degree you get is exactly the same degree. It's issued in the UK, in London, QAA accredited, internationally recognized as well. And I will get into more detail if there are any other questions about that. So we do have a transfer program, and I will talk about Dubai now. The United Arab Emirates is one of the safest countries in the world. Dubai is known as one of the safest cities in the world. The culture and the kind of people that stay here, it's a multicultural society. People from all around the world living and working in the UAE. It's absolutely a fantastic place to study, and truly an amazing environment to be in afterwards as well. And speaking about the UAE right now, the COVID-19 situation, everything has returned back to normal, and the government here is very, very active. Everything has opened up because we were in a lockdown for 2 weeks, and the cases kept on going down, and now there are strict regulations in place, and everything has opened up. Hopefully, international flights will be resuming in July. And as I mentioned, it's a very stable condition the country is in right now. So if you are planning on moving to the UK, or if you were looking at going for your university or college to the UK, and perhaps something is holding you back, Dubai is certainly closer to home, to India, and it's a very safe and secure environment. We are the only university in the Middle East to be certified by Blackmagic Design. This is for our film program, and we are also providing law programs, and we are one of the few universities in the entire region to be offering the British qualifying law degree. We are 5-star rated by the KHDA. We have over 100 nationalities studying with us, people from all around the world. And what that basically gives. I love speaking with counselors and school students about this. Is that these few years, these few foundational years, they really affect your personality and the way you develop yourself, and the kind of environment you study in, the kind of people you hang out with. जिन टाइप के लोगों के साथ आप अपने ये कुछ साल गुजारते हैं, and the of course the 100 plus nationalities in our university, the exposure that the student gets, it's absolutely incredible. People from different backgrounds and
Okay, guys, here I come again. Somebody was asking me, yes, he speaks in Hindi. Snigdha is asking, best law college in Himachal or Rajasthan? NLS जोधपुर सबसे अच्छा है स्निग्धा. क्रैक क्लैट के थ्रू जाओ. लोग और भी मिलेंगे, बट आई वुड नॉट प्रेफर दिस टू एरिया, सॉरी. Ideally, you should go to Delhi, Bombay, Bangalore, Mumbai, because you'll get better opportunities to intern. खाली पढ़ाई से नहीं है. इंडियन पेरेंट्स सोचते हैं पढ़ाई करा देंगे बहुत अच्छा रहेगा, लेकिन इंटर्नशिप नहीं करेंगे तुम लोग कुछ नहीं सीखोगे. प्रवीत रुक जाओ, अभी कौन सर बताएंगे, कंप्लीट तो कर लेने दो. आई थिंक जेई. नमन अभी तो यार जेई कर लो, क्योंकि अगर जेई से अच्छा कुछ आ रहा है, इफ यू फील यू आर कैपेबल, देन यू कैन गो फॉर इट. अभी समझ में राइट योर फुल क्वेश्चन, आई डोंट नो. Cartography is making maps, so you can do geography honors, Kritika. If you get good marks, you'll get like admission in DU top colleges, and you can do geography honors, then go for a cartography course from outside India. UK में काफी अच्छा है. IPM इंदौर वर्सेस IP मैट. IP मैट एक ही है यार. ओ IP यहाँ वाला दिल्ली का है क्या? IPM इंदौर, IPM ऑब्वियसली IIM इंदौर इज द बेस्ट. मैनेजमेंट में किसी के लिए भी, ये स्टीफन SRCC, इन सबसे मुकाबले IIM इंदौर ज्यादा अच्छा है. अगर तुम जाओगे तो एकदम क्लियर हो जाएगा. IIM इंदौर, IIM रोहतक, you should look at. Full stack developer, you take this things after your graduation. You can take a specialization after graduation. While graduation, you can pursue it on the side, but masters you can take up further this thing on full stack development. Mechatronics इंडिया में कई जगह अलग से नहीं है, but mechanical department has this thing to do mechatronics. Apurva Singh, you can look at CIC Delhi Cluster Innovation Center. It's a good center. You can look at CIC Delhi if you want. Apurva, you can also look at a lot of university like Azim Premji is a good university. If you're interested in development studies or economics, then you can look at Ahmedabad is a very good university. It's a new university but doing very well. Then you can look at Atria in Bangalore. Atria is doing very well. क्योंकि ना अगर तुम्हारे 93 94 आएंगे DU वगैरह यूनिवर्सिटी में, तुम्हें बेकार कॉलेज मिलेगा. बाद में मत कहना बताया नहीं था. तुम सबको रियलाइजेशन होगा, ये सुनते नहीं है लोग. 93 में कहीं चले जाएंगे, औरबिंदो कॉलेज, कहीं और कॉलेज, अदिति महाविद्यालय, भागिनी निविता. बाद में आप लोग कहोगे कि ये क्या हो गया हमारे साथ. बीबी से यशवित नहीं, बट इकोनॉमिक्स ऑनर्स से ज़्यादा RBI में जॉब्स होंगी. सिमरन इको ऑनर्स में बैठ के और खूब नंबर क्रंचिंग करियर से. इफ यू लव मैथ्स देन गो फॉर इट, सिमरन कपूर. अदरवाइज लीव इको ऑनर्स. 70% जनता इको में बोलती है मुझे नहीं करना आगे. पेरेंट्स को अच्छा लगता है, इसलिए लॉट ऑफ पेरेंट्स पुश द चाइल्ड की इको BBA से अच्छा है, जो कि ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. BBA भी अच्छा है, HM भी अच्छा है, सब कुछ अच्छा है, तुम्हारे से सूटेबल होना चाहिए. BMS के लिए टारगेट नीट, क्या बात है, नाम ही टारगेट नीट. सो BMS का विक्रम सर, कैन यू जस्ट पुट सम कंटेंट ऑन BMS? लिबरल आर्ट्स का ऐसा कोई डायरेक्ट स्कोप नहीं होता, उसके बाद में क्या आप स्पेशलाइज करोगे उसके ऊपर होता है. या सो व्हाट यू विल स्पेशलाइज इन. ओ अगेन आवर फ्रेंड यासिर इज बैक, सो वी विल हैव अ क्विक दिस थिंग. लेट यासिर सर कंप्लीट, देन आई विल टेक मोर क्वेश्चंस. आई एम हियर ओनली, आई विल टेक क्वेश्चंस.
I hope I'm audible. Hello.
Yes, you are. Yes, we can hear you.
Fantastic. So as I was saying, we are a 5-star university by the KHDA. We have over 100 nationalities studying with us, people from all around the world, from different backgrounds and nationalities, and our students are 100% employable. We are offering 20% international study grants. This is a 20% international study grant for any undergraduate program. And for postgraduate programs, we are offering a 10% study grant. I'll come into detail over here. So the programs we are offering are in business, science and technology. We have media studies, arts and design, law, and health and education as well. As you can see, accounting and finance is for anyone going into ACCA. We give 9 out of 14 exemptions on those papers. Business management is
Okay, again, it's a lag, so I'll quickly take one or two questions. Aditi Goyal, what about salary if I do BBA plus CFA from India? In India, starting salary can be 7-8 lakhs per annum. 7-8 lakhs per annum, मतलब 70-80 रुपए per month. Abroad, it can be anything from $50,000, $60,000 per annum. Muskan, I am covering PCM. अभी मेरी slide आने वाली है. Then I'll answer. Aksh, क्या है? What is the question, Aksh? Write your question again. How do I remember the question? There are like 50 questions running. So Aksh, right? AI software engineering. I've already told you, Aksh. BTech computer science, BTech IT, and then you specialize in AI. IIT Hyderabad, you can specialize. So in India, typical specializations are at a master's level. BBA law scope, you can work in the field of corporate law, even international law. I don't know my interests, so it's very difficult for me to just look at the question and say, look at your name and say, so it's better if you come for a career counseling session. BA in IT, which college, which where? IPM Indore is better than Sukhdev, very much better than Sukhdev. IPM boss, IIM hai. IIMs are the topmost institute. Kindly understand. Ek bari jaake dekho, it will be clear. Prateek Tandon, BBA, which like you can go for, see, देखो BBA, BMS में कोई फर्क नहीं होता. Surprisingly, BCom honors का भी syllabus same ही होता है. खाली BBA, BMS are new, so you have better approach to it. It's more practically oriented, better internships and everything. So if you're looking at the top colleges, you can look at in India, you can look at Christ Bangalore, Symbiosis. If you have maths, then Narsimonji. If you have maths, then Delhi University BMS. So ये सारे बहुत अच्छे, ये सारे अच्छे कोर्स हैं. YouTuber का राघव अच्छा स्कोप है. If you are able to get people after you, then it is pretty good. Pavit, ये अभी सर आएंगे तो हम पूछेंगे. Simran, whether you have psychology or you don't have, you can still go for psychology honors. Journalism, Delhi, Mumbai. Mumbai will be better. वैसे भी घर से जितना दूर जाओगे उतना ज़्यादा अच्छा कर पाओगे ज़िंदगी में. 12th के बाद घर से दूर रहोगे, इंडिपेंडेंट हो जाओगे. नहीं तो घर में या नॉर्थ इंडियन हाउस होल्ड में मेरा बच्चा करके आई थिंक पीपल आर सो मच पैम्पर्ड दैट वी डोंट लर्न एक्चुअली. सो इट्स अ गुड वे टू गो अवे. सो बॉम्बे जाओगे तो अच्छा कर पाओगे. बायोकेमिस्ट्री मान्या सिंह DU से कर सकते हैं, लेकिन बहुत ज़्यादा ऐसा नहीं है कि बहुत अच्छा स्कोप है. You'll do bachelor's, you'll do master's, then you'll do PhD, and then something might happen in your life. Pratyush, I'm just covering other options. I talked about competition biology in the initial thing. I think you were not there that time. Generally speaking, BBA, Sakshi Singh, BBA will be better than MassCom. BBA will be better. International Affairs, Ananya Singh, Delhi में बहुत अच्छा. Ambedkar University is pretty good. Ambedkar University has BA in Global Studies, वो International Affairs से होता है. After English, you can go for advertising, Shruti Rana. You can go for journalism. You can go for TESOL and teach outside India. You can think of corporate training. You might change to psychology. You can go for event management. Gary, best country for psychology for Indians, it is Australia or UK. बाकी countries में दिक्कत हो सकती है. Best college for game designing, Simon Fraser University. You can check out. You can check out Full Sail. We'll just ask sir. Yasser sir also will ask. Okay, I think Yasser is back, so we can have again more input from Yasser. Yeah.
All right. So again, am I audible?
Yes.
Fantastic, fantastic. So as I was saying, these are the undergraduate programs that we have, and of course, everything is available on our website as well. So I'll just go through these very quickly. We have postgraduate programs as well. As I mentioned, we are offering a 20% international study grant for these and 10% for postgraduate programs. And we also have a student accommodation on campus. Won't be going into too much detail there, but quite a lot of things. Careers and employability services. We have quite a lot of partners, industry partners in the UAE. Companies like Dell, Microsoft, and DHL. Whether it's logistics, whether it's a marketing agency, whether it's a law firm, we have quite a lot of contacts. Again, if you have any queries related to that, you can always reach out to us. We would be happy to explain further regarding that. We have quite a lot of institutes for students with startup ideas. We have these are basically like departments within the university. The International Day is more for it's more like an expression of different cultures. Our students are from all around the world. So over 100 nationalities. This is basically just one of the events that we have where students express their cultures and the countries that they come from. Quite a lot of social events that we have going on in the university, as well as sports. We provide professional coaching and professional facilities for sports as well, and whether it's basketball, football, cricket, volleyball, table tennis, even swimming and athletics, we have something for everyone. And these are obviously these activities are all inclusive. And I'd already mentioned the kind of environment that students get in Middlesex University Dubai. And if you have any questions related to the programs, of course, we would be happy to answer those. These are just a few field trips that we have throughout the year. Social events as well. Speaking about the graduation ceremony, the graduation ceremony last year took place in Dubai Opera House, which is right next to the Burj Khalifa, the tallest tower in the world. And this was, of course, a massive, massive event. This is just to give you an idea of where you will be graduating from, what kind of a feeling it's going to be. And I just want to let you all know you can reach us at mdx.ac.ae if you have any questions. I believe the connection right now is a little unstable, so I'm not able to view your questions. So I apologize for that. I'm not going to be able to answer any of those questions. These are just a few of our facilities: the graphic design lab, the fashion studio we have, the student lounge we have, all these creative spaces that we have for students, which really promote creativity and really promote the principles that we have. So basically, every single program has a very beautiful balance between practicality and theory and practice. These are the Cisco labs, physical computing labs we have on campus. Just a few, a glimpse of our facilities. The Fashion Design Studio, this is for our BA Honors Fashion Design program. We also have the graphic design program, as you can see on the top right-hand corner, the Cisco Lab, the film studio for film students. Quite a lot of facilities we have on campus for students from all kinds of programs. The engineering lab, that is for the computer systems engineering program. We also have an MSc robotics program, which is a postgraduate program. The MDX iStudio is more like a creative launch. And of course, Hub 19, which is the student hub, is home to the multiple games rooms, student launches, recreational rooms, quite a lot of things there. This is what the campus looks like from the outside. The MDX Accelerator program is, as I mentioned, we have we support our students who have startup ideas, and just a few, just some more glimpses of the Hub 19 of Middlesex University Dubai. As you can see, this is what the university looks like. And of course, I'm not able to view the questions right now, but and of course, I'm not. Yes. So, all right. So anyway, I'm just gonna let's get right to the question and answer session. If anybody has any kind of questions with the regarding the university, I did mention that the we have undergraduate and postgraduate programs. It's a British honors degree for undergraduate studies, and we have some amazing master's degrees as well. You can log on to mdx.ac.ae, and of course, you can search us on Instagram as well, Middlesex Dubai. Mr. Darpan has mentioned the admissions at mdx.ac.ae email. You can also send an email across, and you can also chat with us on WhatsApp. All the number is there as well. I think we can move on to the question and answer session. There are too many questions here. Jitin, if you can take over the questions, you can go ahead. No worries.
Yeah, sir. One question for the university for Middlesex. One, Yashwat is asking annual fee structure. And second, I've got a question, economics, if somebody is looking at economics. And third question is, what after BAIT? These three questions I've got for Middlesex.
Fantastic. So the first question for economics, unfortunately, we don't have any specific programs related to economics. We do have an accounting and finance program as well as a business accounting program. The fee structure for the undergraduate programs is around 27 lakh rupees for 3 years. This is the total cost for the undergraduate program after the 20% international study grant. The
So
original cost is around 34 lakh rupees. 26 lakh, around 27 lakh rupees is the 3-year program cost. Postgraduate programs are, they have a different cost. They are, we have 1-year programs and 2-year programs in postgraduate studies as well.
Okay. Eligibility for MDX. So you look for any kind of percentages. Rakshit, you'll have to ask you'll have to tell your course also. But generally, Rakshit Achara is asking eligibility for MDX.
Absolutely. I'm glad this question was asked. So for the undergraduate programs, the good thing here is that there are no subject requirements. You can come in with a commerce or science stream, and you can get into any kind of program you want to get into. We have the we usually look at 12th grade final result. More than 55%. That's basically the minimum that is set on most of the programs we offer. Also, the law programs are 70% and above. The science and technology programs are 65% and above. I'm just giving you a general idea, of course. It depends on the program. And you can come in with any subjects. I see there's a lot of questions about the subject. So you can come in with any subject. We don't have a specific subject requirement. For the third question, I'm sorry, if you can repeat the third question.
What after BAIT? What after BAIT?
BAIT. So we have a few postgraduate programs. We do have an MSc Network Management and Cloud Computing program that is available. I think you can answer this better because the programs that we offer, of course, in postgraduate studies is MSc Data Science, MSc Network Management and Cloud Computing. We also have Business Information Systems Management, and after BAIT, you can get into any of these programs. Basically, the ones that we are offering are network management, robotics, business information systems, and data science.
So one more question is there. Any scholarships are given by Middlesex University?
Yes, definitely. So we have some fantastic scholarships for Indian state boards, CBSE, and all other state boards as well, whether it's NIOS or ICSE. Our scholarships start from 70% onwards. So 70% and above scholarships start from there. They range all the way from 20,000 dirhams to 90,000 dirhams. And every international student is actually guaranteed a 20% international study grant. This is for the September intake, for the September 2020 intake.
So that means out of 9 lakh, how much? 9 lakh per year. So 20% is off. Is it?
So the total cost for the programs, the total cost is around 28 lakh rupees for 3 years.
Okay.
It would be on that total amount. So 20% international study grant guaranteed for any student coming in from India.
Great. So one more question is, do you have any BBA law course? Like if somebody wants to get into corporate law, any such courses available in Middlesex University?
Unfortunately, not BBA law. We do have a commercial law program, undergraduate studies. This is, just want to let you know, this is international law. You can practice in Commonwealth countries, and it all depends on which bar you want to get into. They have different requirements around the world. We are currently, I don't want to say this, but you will be getting news very soon about our registration with the Indian Bar Council, but unfortunately, I cannot tell you more on that as it is not confirmed. But if you have any questions related to law, of course, you can reach out to Mr. Darpan and our admissions team, and we can tell you exactly what.
So that one is written. We have LLM commercial law, and after it, you can go for LLM and specialize. Then,
of course,
Raghav is saying agricultural course in your college. Do you have agriculture also?
Unfortunately, not agriculture. So as I mentioned, we have business programs, science and technology. We also have law and media, arts and design. Unfortunately, no agriculture courses available.
Yeah, sir, I'll just take one or two other questions and then we'll keep on taking questions which are for the university. Rakshit, you didn't listen. Scholarships are available. 20% is there, and university, when you apply, they will look at other scholarships also. No, accommodation is not included rhythm in this. Accommodation is separate. Dubai, yes, sir. Dubai, how much can we say that a budget of maybe 5 lakhs per annum can be a good, or 3 lakhs per annum? I think 5 lakhs per annum.
Yes, I think 4 to 5 lakh would be.
4 lakhs per annum खुद कमा भी सकते हो. Get out
exactly.
from your kick your
good thing about the UAE is actually that students over here can actually do, if you're talking about postgraduate programs, classes are in the evenings. शाम को postgraduate programs के लिए जो classes हैं वो शाम को होते हैं 6:30 बजे के बाद. They're all after 6:30 p.m. So you can actually do a full-time job if you're talking about the postgraduate program. If you're talking about undergraduate programs, of course, you can do part-time jobs, internships. Now that entirely depends on which company you go into, what your job role is, whether the internship is a paid internship or an unpaid internship, whether it's a volunteering task. It all depends on the kind of opportunity you get. And our careers office certainly helps and supports students with that throughout the year, even from your first year onwards in undergraduate studies.
Great. Okay, some other questions people are asking. Okay, one more for, I think you're there, you have a lot of questions. Any exams to be given like SAT? Do you prefer, if somebody has done SAT, will you get an advantage when you're applying to Middlesex University?
Well, for the undergraduate programs, we just look at the high school result. And if, by the way, I completely, that's a very good question. I completely forgot. If a student gets more than 70% in English, you do not require IELTS or TOEFL or any English proficiency test. If you get more than 70% in your grade 12 English, you do not require CBS. You do not require any IELTS or TOEFL. As such, we don't have a SAT requirement. Of course, if the student has done attempted SAT, then we do look into that, take that into consideration if there's a lack in any other in any other grades or anything like that. But as such, there's no requirement like that. But postgraduate programs, we look at everything. We look at the resume, the bachelor's degree. There are no specific requirements for work experience except for the MBA. For MBA, we have a 2-year work experience requirement, but for other postgraduate programs, we do not. So we look at the bachelor's degree, and the for postgraduate, yes, we need the IELTS, TOEFL, and those things done.
Fine. Shruti, Rana, we'll have to do an individual counseling session, then we can help you. Otherwise, you go and check out on YouTube. I have 40 plus videos. What humanities people can do, I have it in a very detailed video. And I have separate videos for psychology, HM, travel and tourism, and so on. Salary of news anchor Prachi Jain. Initially, getting the job is very difficult. And initially, you might be an intern. After a mass comm degree, you'll get zero money. So I have a student who joined Z. Initially, she was offered zero money. So news anchors initially will not make any money. You have to get popular, then you earn good money. So after mass comm, salaries are not too great. It's not that you have to do mass comm. You can do anything and still you can be an anchor. You maintain yourself, do public speaking, you can be in. Anand Prakash, banking, any graduation you can do, and then you can go for bank PO exam, or ICICI and Manipal Academy of Higher Education has 1-year program, and Bank of Baroda, Manipal Academy has 1-year program. A lot of foreign multinational banks, they take management professionals, BBA, MBA. I'll just cover one more area and then we'll come back to questions, guys. Sarthak, can you put on the PPT, which I was using? Can you just, because I want to give this thing to science students also. I was covering science, so I have to give you a listing of bio and PCM. Okay. Uddhav, just wait for the question. Wait for the questions, guys. Yeah, Shruti, otherwise you should come for aptitude testing counseling. It's a good idea, Shruti. Instead of trying out things, we can, because individually we need to also understand you. It's not that which is better, how you are also. Like I did management from a top institute, FMS Delhi, but I realized later on it was not. I could have gone for MA in psychology, but I didn't even think about it because I mean we didn't have career counseling that time. Anyway, bio people, competition bio is highest in India. You will get jobs in, you'll get institutes in bioinformatics. Either you can do a BSc from any dum-dum college and then go for 1-year PG program from Indian Institute of Bioinformatics, which is there at Hyderabad. That's the topmost. JP has BTech Bioinformatics at Wakancourt. So any place you can get bioinformatics, you can go for it. So a lot of places you can do without maths also. Pharmacy karke, you can get into computer-aided drug design. It's a hot area. Subject drugs आजकल ये भाई कोविड के लिए बना रहे हैं, बाकी भी बन रहा है। बायोटेक्निक जेनेटिक साइंस इंडिया में उतना नहीं है, गवर्नमेंट जॉब मिलेगा कुछ, एग्री बायोटेक वगैरह में कुछ मिल जाएगा। आउटसाइड इंडिया जैसे गुड स्कोप, 10 साल पढ़ाई करोगे, पीएचडी करोगे तो अच्छा रहेगा। 10 साल पढ़ाई नहीं करने वाले बाकी जितने माइक्रोबायोलॉजी, बायोकेमिस्ट्री, बायो मत जाना। मेरे पास थर्ड ईयर में लोग आते हैं बीएससी के बाद, अभी लोगों के बात करने से कि हम बायो में ही रहेंगे, पीपल ज्वाइन बीएससी बायोमेडिकल, पीपल ज्वाइन माइक्रोबायोलॉजी, थर्ड ईयर में आके बोलते हैं अरे आई डोंट वांट टू स्पेंड सो मच टाइम, कैन आई डू एमबीए, कैन। अरे अभी से सोचो ना यार, अभी से तुम रिसर्च करो, सोचो कितना टाइम लगता है। पीएचडी के बाद भी सैलरी 60-70,000 के आसपास मिलेंगी, तो वैसे ही स्कोप है। मेडिसिन नीट, यू अंडरस्टैंड, मेडिसिन आउटसाइड इंडिया कैन आल्सो बी डन, इफ यू हैव क्वेश्चन आस्क मी। फार्मेसी गुड स्कोप, डू फार्मेसी फ्रॉम इंडिया, गो टू कैनेडा, डू अ 2 years मास्टर्स, यू विल गेट अ गुड जॉब। फिजियोथेरेपी अपना काम करना है, इट इज वेरी गुड, चेक इट आउट। एग्रीकल्चर साइंस वेरी गुड, गवर्नमेंट जॉब्स की अच्छी हैं, बैंक्स में भी अच्छी जॉब्स हैं। So you can check out IARI, they do a all over India entrance exam. Yeah. So Shruti Rana, you'll have to do an online counseling session. Call up us, Vikram or Sarthak. You can just put up our numbers so that Shruti can call us up and fix up a counseling session. Okay, clinical research, you can do a BSc, you can do MBBS, you can still get into clinical research. एनिमल्स पे दवाइयों को टेस्ट करना, ह्यूमन सैंपल पे टेस्ट करना और फाइनली लॉन्च करना, दैट इज देयर रोल। हॉस्पिटल मैनेजमेंट अच्छा ऑप्शन है, बीएससी करके भी जा सकते हैं, एमबीबीएस करके भी जा सकते हैं। सो पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन का कोर्स है हॉस्पिटल मैनेजमेंट इन इंडिया, आउटसाइड इंडिया कैन डू इट डायरेक्टली। डेंटल साइंस अपना करना है तब भी मतलब काफी फाइट के साथ तो जाओ। बहुत सारे प्राइवेट इंस्टीट्यूट इतने खुले हुए हैं, उसमें मत जाना। आई मीन 10,000 सैलरी भी नहीं है आज की डेट में। बीडीएस कोई लोकल कॉलेज से करके आओगे तो कुछ खास मजा नहीं आएगा। यहाँ ग्रेटर नोएडा में, मेरठ में, पता नहीं कहाँ कहाँ लोग जाते हैं। प्लीज माय हम्बल अपील टू पेरेंट्स, ऐसे ही किसी भी कोर्स कॉलेज में ना भेजें। अगर नहीं आ रहा तो प्लीज कम इन फॉर अ काउंसलिंग सेशन, यू कैन कम टू अस, वी कैन अंडरस्टैंड, वी हैव बीन गाइडिंग स्टूडेंट फॉर लास्ट 20 years, कम ऑन। वेटनरी साइंस गवर्नमेंट जॉब्स हैं, लेकिन गवर्नमेंट जॉब्स हैं अगर तुम काऊ के डॉक्टर बनोगे और बफलो के डॉक्टर बनोगे, कुछ लोगों की शक्ल तो मिल रही है। नो प्रोवाइड, वी चार्ज फॉर काउंसलिंग, दैट्स हाउ आई अर्न माय लिविंग and I keep on eating my dal roti and sometimes puri aloo which I had today. Okay, so you can call us up. Why people you are not putting up numbers? Sarthak, can you put up our numbers and stuff? Please put up numbers. Sarthak, Vikram, please put up numbers. We are putting up numbers. Any people want counseling, you can call up. MLT में भी इंडिया में स्कोप कम है, बट गल्फ में अच्छा स्कोप है। मेडिकल लैब टेक्नोलॉजी, बेसिकली अंडरस्टैंडिंग इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स एट अ लैब और एट हॉस्पिटल। बीएससी एमएलटी होती है, 3 साल का कोर्स होता है। अगेन अपना काम खोलना है तो अच्छा है, लेकिन अगर जॉब चाहिए तो बहुत ज्यादा सैलरी नहीं है इंडिया में। वन क्वेश्चन फॉर यासिर इज, if Yasir is here, Darpan, if you can answer, do we have MSc Business Analytics at Middlesex University? Masters in Business Analytics. Next, PCM. No, SAT is not preferred in MDX. I think he's already answered this. Any university for maths honors? Yeah, a lot of universities are there. You can check out Mumbai University. You can check out Narsimanji has stats honors, which has very good scope. Loyola, you can check out. Presidency, you can check out. I think Shiv Nadar is offering a specialization. Flights and user, यतिन यार मैं मतलब कई लोग मुझे एस्ट्रोलॉजर समझते हैं। They look at my शक्ल and say कि सब डिसाइड कर दो। वैसे फ्लाइट्स जुलाई में खुल जाएगी। अभी जून 18th कुछ 19th बोल रहे थे, बट मेरे हिसाब से जुलाई में खुल जाएगी। I think we all will adapt how to learn with this thing. We all will adapt as to how to learn with COVID, how to live with COVID. Sorry. और वैसे भी कुछ कंपाउंड्स, मतलब होम्योपैथी की एक दवाई है विच इज प्रिवेंटिव, इट्स एन आर्सेनिक कंपाउंड। तुम लोग कहोगे तो आई विल राइट इट डाउन। मैकेट्रॉनिक्स प्राइवेट इंस्टीट्यूट में मिलेगा, सरकारी इंस्टीट्यूट अभी भी मैकेट्रॉनिक्स नहीं देते। अंशुल यादव, मैंने पहले भी बोला था, तुमने सुना नहीं। मैकेनिकल कर लो, उसमें ही पार्ट होता है मैकेट्रॉनिक्स, ऐसा कुछ नहीं कि बहुत अलग होता है। मैकेनिकल वाले लोग ही मैकेट्रॉनिक्स में काम कर सकते हैं। सो आईआईटी में जाओगे, मैकेनिकल में मैकेट्रॉनिक्स कराएंगे ही कराएंगे, रोबोटिक्स कराएंगे। इंडिया में बीटेक रोबोटिक्स अच्छे कॉलेज में नहीं है। ओके, यस, स्टडिंग अब्रॉड का तो यार बहुत ही सिमरन प्रोज ज्यादा है, कॉन्स खाली ये कि थोड़ा महंगा होता है, थोड़ा नहीं कई बार काफी। हाँ, आर्सेनिक एल्बुमिन, गुड यतिन, वेरी गुड, दैट्स माय यंग डॉक्टर यतिन स्केटर, वाह। रिसर्च इन फिजिक्स के लिए आदित्य यू कैन गो टू IISc बैंगलोर, IISER, IITs में जा सकते हो, या एक अच्छी यूनिवर्सिटी से, DU से तुमने BSc फिजिक्स किया, उसके बाद IISc चले जाओ, उसके बाद इंडिया के बाहर चले जाओ। यशवित, RBI में इको ऑनर्स और मास्टर्स भी चाहिए होता है, तब रिक्रूट होगा। कॉल करके पूछो शिवम। कॉमर्शियल पायलट के लिए कॉलेज फीस, यार एक बारी विक्रम एक बारी नंबर्स डाल दो, कुछ लोग बार बार पूछ रहे हैं काउंसलिंग के लिए कहाँ बात करनी है। विक्रम यू कैन पुट नंबर्स, 2-3 मतलब 3-4 बारी रिपीट करके डाल दो। लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड फ्रॉम स्टूडेंट्स, ये लोग कैसे पूछते हैं, 4-4 बारी पूछते हैं तो दिख जाता है, वैसे ही करके डाल दो। विक्रम प्लीज पुट। साइबर सिक्योरिटी एथिकल हैकिंग अच्छा है तिशा, बट इट्स अवेलेबल एट अ PG लेवल। UG में बहुत बेसिक्स कराएंगे, तो बीटेक कंप्यूटर साइंस और बीटेक IT है आफ्टर 12th। पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन में यू विल स्पेशलाइज इन साइबर सिक्योरिटी एथिकल हैकिंग, बहुत अच्छा स्कोप है। शिवम नागपाल, इग्रुआ, IGRUA, इग्रुआ इज योर टॉप मोस्ट इंस्टीट्यूट। इग्रुआ के लिए एक एंट्रेंस टेस्ट होता है, अभी तक अनाउंस नहीं हुआ। सो इग्रुआ में इंग्लिश मैथ्स रीजनिंग और फिजिक्स आएगा, MCQs आएगा, क्लियर करोगे, 3 साल का कोर्स होगा, साथ साथ SPL, PPL, CPL, या कोई प्राइवेट एकेडमी से SPL, PPL, CPL कर सकते हैं, कोई और कोर्स करने करते रहो। हर्षिता शर्मा, इकोनॉमिक्स ऑनर्स, SRCC। मेन पॉइंट ऑफ मेकिंग एन एंकर, प्राची जैन, यू हैव टू लर्न हाउ टू हैंडल पीपल। जैसे मैं भी अभी वर्कशॉप कर रहा हूँ, तो बेसिकली तुम पब्लिक स्पीकिंग करोगे, वर्कशॉप्स करोगे, तो you'll be shaped up. If you want to have an internship with us, you can write to us, you can write on jumpindia@gmail.com. चलो हम PCM को थोड़ा सा एक्सप्लोर करते हैं, उसके बाद बात करेंगे। शिवनाथ, BBA क्राइस्ट और BMS शिवनाथर इज बेटर। क्राइस्ट तो NCR का अभी चालू हुआ है, डोंट गो बाय क्राइस्ट। क्राइस्ट बैंगलोर का ब्रांड है, NCR नो नो। उधम, MSc बिजनेस एनालिटिक्स कैन बी डन आफ्टर BBA। अभी भी करो ना, BBA एनालिटिक्स कर लो ना, क्राइस्ट ने स्टार्ट किया है, लवासा कैंपस में स्टार्ट किया है। विक्रम सर, कैन यू पुट आवर नंबर्स इंस्टाग्राम 3-3 4-4 बार रिपीट करके। विक्रम, इफ यू आर एबल टू लिसन, प्लीज पुट अप नंबर्स। ओके, देयर इज नो कॉलेज फॉर IAS, तानिया गोयल। फर्स्ट गो एंड अंडरस्टैंड IAS। IAS इज अ कंपटीशन गर्ल, देयर इज नो कॉलेज एज सच, कोई भी कोर्स करके कर सकते हैं। एनीवे, PCM स्टूडेंट, क्वेश्चंस लेटर ऑन, जस्ट स्टॉप विद द क्वेश्चंस। IoT AI ML में स्पेशलाइजेशन है, बट इंडिया में मास्टर्स में होगा। अगर तुम क्रिएटिव हो और PCM है, साइंस क्रिएटिव कंबाइन करना चाहते हो, देन आर्किटेक्चर 5 ईयर कोर्स, टॉप इंस्टीट्यूट SPA, टॉप इंस्टीट्यूट CPT अहमदाबाद, JJ School of Art and Architecture. You can look at NATA's this thing, you'll get all the listing of institutes. Computer science is a great career option, you can look at it. Commercial pilot, I already talked. Scientist के लिए top institute IISc Bangalore, NISER, IIST for people who want to do aeronautical or space research, any of these. Then you have Merchant Navy, BTech Marine Engineering, BSc Nautical Science, ये दोनों हम कर सकते हैं। सो मर्चेंट नेवी के लिए गाइज TS चाणक्य, मेरी जिसका नाम अब हो गया IMU, दैट्स अ गवर्नमेंट इंस्टीट्यूट फॉर मर्चेंट नेवी। 4 साल का बीटेक होता है या 3 साल का BSc नॉटिकल साइंस। साउंड ऑडियोग्राफी, द बेस्ट इज यू कैन चेक आउट FTII पुणे। So FTII Pune has a good sound audiography thing after BSc. Otherwise, you can do electronics engineering and still you can get into like sound engineering kinds. Agri Science, GB Panth University, Pantnagar is the top institute. Check out IARA, you'll understand. किसी को भी साइंस में कोई भी लिस्टिंग्स चाहिए हो, बेस्ट रिसोर्सेज Careers 360। एग्री साइंस में गवर्नमेंट जॉब्स काफ़ी हैं, तो अच्छा ऑप्शन है, अपना काम भी कर सकते हैं। एक और एमर्जिंग ऑप्शन है साइंस के लोगों के लिए, फूड टेक्नोलॉजी। यू कैन टेक अ BTech फूड टेक्नोलॉजी, NIFTEM, NIFTM, NIFTEM is the topmost institute. You can also check out IICPT तमिलनाडु, या फेमस दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी में भी 2 कॉलेज में जो साइंस के लिए अच्छे हैं, सुन लो, भास्कराचार्य और राजगुरु, ये दोनों साइंस के लिए काफी अच्छे हैं, चेक इट आउट। शिवम नागपाल, फीस ऑफ इग्रुआ 45 lakhs 3 साल में। विक्रम, एक बार यार करियर गुरु डाल दो, अभी मेरे को इंस्टाग्राम लाइक करो तभी मैं करूंगा। यश, पहले इंस्टाग्राम लाइक करो। यश शर्मा, शिवम नागपाल, साधना खंडेलवाल, एवरीवन शुड लाइक माय इंस्टाग्राम करियर गुरु। आएगा नहीं मेरे को मैसेज, मैं नहीं आंसर कर रहा। सब लोग अभी इंस्टाग्राम लाइक करो। Okay, yes. Why my Instagram is not being liked? Yes. No, I've not got any likes. Okay. Aeronautical engineering. अभी 1-1.5 साल थोड़ा कम रहेगा, बट इवेंचुअली 3-4 साल में, बिकॉज इंडिया का भी एरोनॉटिकल छोटा प्लेन्स वाला चीज अभी स्टार्ट हो ही रहा था जब ये सब कोविड हो गया, नहीं तो इस समय अगले 4 साल में बहुत नीड थी, बट आई थिंक वो अब 1-2 साल डिले हो गया, बट आई थिंक इट अगेन कम बाय. एनवायरमेंटल इंजीनियरिंग इज अ हॉट करियर ऑप्शन. डीटीयू में है, एनएसयूटी में है, एंड सो ऑन. या साक्षी सिंह, सिम्बाइसिस, नोएडा, इन दोनों में से अच्छा है, लेकिन उन दोनों से अच्छा है शिवनादर इफ यू हैव अप्लाइड. अदर थिंग सौम्या बताई तो है यार इतनी सारी अदर थिंग, ये सब अदर थिंग्स जो है आप सुन नहीं रहे. इसमें से पूछो क्या करना है, आपके सामने खुला हुआ है पीसीएम का, इसमें से एग्जैक्ट पूछो क्या चीज करनी है. अदर देन जेई फॉर पीसीएम, शिवनादर का अपना एग्जाम देके जा सकते हो, जेपी का अपना जाके जा सकते हो, वो लोग वो भी कंसिडर करते हैं, अपना भी करते हैं. वीआईटी का अपना होता है अगर इंजीनियरिंग ही करनी है, नहीं तो ये वाले कॉमर्शियल पायलट का अलग एग्जाम होता है. फूड टेक्नोलॉजी खैर जेई के थ्रू ही है. अदरवाइज बीएससी का एंट्रेंस के, बीएससी का परसेंटेज के थ्रू है डीयू टाइप में. अदरवाइज यू कैन शिफ्ट. जब साइंस ले रहे थे, ये सबसे बड़ा मिसकॉन्सेप्शन है साइंस पीसीएम लोगों का. जब साइंस ले रहे थे तो सब माँ बाप ने, टीचर्स ने, सब ने बोला बेटा साइंस लेने से सारे करियर ऑप्शन खुले रहते हैं. तो आप कुछ और देख रहे हो तो मैनेजमेंट देखो, लॉ देखो, इकोनॉमिक्स देखो, मैथ्स ऑनर्स देखो, स्टैट्स ऑनर्स देखो, आर्किटेक्चर देखो, और देखो ना. ऐसा थोड़ा है कि मतलब साइंस में ही लगे रहेंगे भाई. यू कैन टेक इट, यू कैन टेक अदर थिंग्स ऑल्सो. सो आईओटी सौम्या, आईओटी होता है इंटरनेट ऑफ थिंग्स. देखो मैं आईओटी का करके दिखाता हूँ तुम लोगों को. यू कैन सी माई लाइट्स ऑन द टॉप. नाउ माई गूगल होम इज कनेक्टेड टू दिस लाइट्स. सो मैं गूगल को कमांड दूंगा, लाइट्स विल गो ऑफ. हे गूगल प्लीज शट ड्राइंग रूम लाइट्स.
Okay, turning 8 lights off.
या सो ये एग्जाम्पल है आईओटी का, वेयर थिंग्स आर कनेक्टेड टू ईच अदर. हे गूगल प्लीज स्टार्ट ड्राइंग रूम लाइट्स. क्लियर बोलना पड़ता है तो गूगल सुनती ही नहीं है कई बार. ओ गॉड.
Okay, turning 8 lights on.
या सो ऐसे आईओटी होता है. थोड़े टाइम में तुम अपने एसी को भी बोलोगे, मतलब चाहे बोलोगे भी नहीं, मोबाइल में पहले से कंडीशन होगा, घर में आओगे लॉक अपने आप खुल जाएगा, क्योंकि तुम्हारा मोबाइल लॉक को बोल देगा. अंदर आओगे कॉफी मेकर स्टार्ट कर देगा. मेरे घर आ जाना 6 महीने बाद, मैं ये सब करके दिखाऊंगा. ओके ओके. बिट्स इज वेरी गुड. बिट्स पिलानी इज गुड. गोवा वगैरह उतना अच्छा नहीं है, बट बिट्स पिलानी ज्यादा अच्छा है. श्रुति राणा कुछ ऑनलाइन कोर्स करो यार. अभी एडेक्स पे जाके फ्री कोर्स करो जो भी तुम्हें अच्छा लगता है. फोटोग्राफी के कोर्सेज हैं, और वेबसाइट डिजाइनिंग के कोर्सेज हैं, और मनी कंट्रोल पे स्टॉक मार्केट खेलो. मतलब ऐसे तो खूब कुछ, जो जिसमें इंटरेस्ट है वो कर सकते हैं. सौम्या भी दिखाया तो है आईओटी. बेसिकली थिंग्स कैन स्पीक. यूट्यूब पे जाके सौम्या एक आईओटी का वीडियो देख लो, तुम्हें सारा क्लियर हो जाएगा. थिंग्स स्पीकिंग टू ईच अदर. अदर देन नीट फॉर मेडिकल, सॉरी, इंडिया में मेडिकल करना है तो नीट चाहिए, बल्कि इंडिया के बाहर जाना है तब भी नीट तुम्हें क्वालिफाई करना पड़ेगा. ओके, आई थिंक वी आर ऑलमोस्ट ओवर विद द टाइम. लास्ट 2 क्वेश्चंस आई विल टेक. ऑनलाइन कोर्स ऑफ पाइथन, हार्वर्ड CS50 देख लो ना. हार्वर्ड CS50, ये कोर्सेज अच्छे हैं, फ्री ऑफ चार्ज है. हार्वर्ड यूनिवर्सिटी का वो मिलेगा तुम्हें. या टू बिकम अ गुड जर्नलिस्ट साधना, यू बैचलर्स मास्टर्स ठीक है. शुरू में सैलरी नहीं है, बाद में मत कहना बताया नहीं था. शुरू में सैलरी नहीं है, बाद में फिर भी अर्न कर सकते हो. ऑनलाइन काम करोगे तो कर सकते हैं. आयुषी शर्मा, यू कैन ज्वाइन DIPR. अगर तुम्हें मिलिट्री के साथ साइकोलॉजिस्ट करना है, मास्टर्स कर लो. यू कैन अप्लाई टू DI, डिफेंस इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ साइकोलॉजिकल रिसर्च. ऑनलाइन चेक कर लेना, देन यू कैन बी अ मिलिट्री साइकोलॉजिस्ट. सिमरन, खर्चा ज़्यादा होता है, बाकी तो और कुछ नहीं. आई थिंक इट्स अ बेटर अपॉर्चुनिटी. वैसे भी इंडिया में पॉपुलेशन बहुत है यार. कई कंट्रीज में, फिनलैंड में 1.5 लाख लोग चाहिए. सो क्यों? क्योंकि वहाँ पर पॉपुलेशन ही नहीं है, वहाँ की नेगेटिव ग्रोथ रहता है पॉपुलेशन का. डेनमार्क में लोग चाहिए, ऑस्ट्रिया में लोग चाहिए, जर्मनी में लोग चाहिए, जापान में जेरियाटिक है. अभी मैं किसी से मिला था, मैं एक कॉन्फ्रेंस के लिए गया था सितंबर में, तो 400 करियर काउंसलर्स आए हुए थे पूरे वर्ल्ड से. तो मैं जापानीज करियर काउंसिल मिला, वो कहती है इंडिया से भेजो यार, हमारे सारे लोग तो बूढ़े हो गए, मतलब काफ़ी लोग बूढ़े हो गए, सारे लोग नहीं. सो जापान में तो बहुत नीड है जो लोग कर पाए. और अभी काफ़ी यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ टोक्यो देखो, क्योटो देखो, तो वो लोग इंग्लिश में कोर्सेज इंट्रोड्यूस कर रहे हैं। ऑस्ट्रिया सस्ती जगह है, प्राग चले जाओ, प्राग में 3.4 लाख, नरसिम्हन जी इसमें उससे ज़्यादा खर्चा है। प्राग, यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ इकोनॉमिक्स प्राग, जो लोग अगर जाना चाहते हो बाहर सस्ती जगह और टिकाऊ जगह, यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ इकोनॉमिक्स यू कैन सी एट प्राग, 3.4 लाख पर एनम। चार्ल्स यूनिवर्सिटी बहुत अच्छी है, मेडिकल अभी काफ़ी लोग पूछ रहे हैं। चार्ल्स यूनिवर्सिटी देखो 1324 में बनी है, 1324। हेलो, कैन यू इमेजिन दैट? खुद हो क्या, आई वाज गोइंग टू द चॉकलेट फैक्ट्री और मैं चार्ल्स यूनिवर्सिटी पहुंच गया, मतलब उसके पास में ही था। सो मेरा लास्ट डे था, आई वाज हैविंग फ्री टाइम, फिर भी मैं जाके यूनिवर्सिटी में विजिट करके आया। ओ गॉड, चार्ल्स यूनिवर्सिटी प्राग। मेडिकल का खर्चा कितना है? 10.5 लाख रुपए। यहाँ कहीं मेरठ में जाओगे 17-18 लाख रुपए खर्चा करेंगे तुम्हारे पेरेंट्स। क्राउड तुम्हें मिलेगा बिल्कुल देसी। प्राग में तुम्हें मिलेगा 50 कंट्रीज के लोग अपने साथ, डिसिप्लिन स्ट्रक बेटर मिलेगा, इंटरनेशनल आउटलुक मिलेगा, एंड सो ऑन। सो यू कैन चेक इट आउट। सो या आई मीन साधना, देखो अब तुम्हारे लिए हर एक का अपना अपना होता है। जैसे मैंने डिसाइड किया कि मैं जब ये करियर काउंसलिंग स्टार्ट कर रहा था कि शुरू में अर्निंग नहीं भी होगा, फिर भी आई विल स्टिक टू इट 4 साल तक। दो आई वाज फ्रॉम अ वेरी गुड इंस्टीट्यूट, आई वाज स्कूल टॉपर, और मैंने परवाह नहीं करी। या तो वैसे बन जाओ, नहीं तो देखो जर्नलिज्म में इतना सैलरी का तो इशू है, और आजकल की अभी के बाद और भी हो गया, क्योंकि मीडिया ग्रुप्स बिल्कुल एडवर्टाइजिंग खत्म हो गया। न्यूज़पेपर उठा के देखो कितने ऐड आ रहे हैं। या सो यू हैव टू चेक इट आउट। 12th के बाद कौन सी कंट्री अच्छी रह गई भाई? मेरे हिसाब से तो जिन कंट्रीज़ में पॉपुलेशन कम है या जेरेटिक है वहाँ जॉब्स ज़्यादा है। तो मेरे हिसाब से फिनलैंड अच्छा है, मेरे हिसाब से ऑस्ट्रिया अच्छा है, जापान तो बहुत ही अच्छा है, क्योंकि वहाँ कल्चरली भी वी आर क्वाइट क्लोज, द वे वी थिंक, द वे जापानीज थिंक, पोलाइटनेस, ओ गॉड, मतलब हिल जाओगे। आई वॉज ट्रैवलिंग, आई हैड अ फ्रेंड वाज जापानीज, सो मतलब गलती से हार्ट टच हो जाए 10 बारी सॉरी बोल देते हैं। अमेजिंग पीपल, अमेजिंग पीपल। प्राची जैन, हाउ टू बिकम अ न्यूज़ एंकर? यार ऑडिशंस होते रहते हैं, उसके लिए चले जाओ। सो डीडी भारती में तो मैंने ही काफ़ी स्टूडेंट्स को भेजा है। आई कैन गिव यू अ कनेक्ट इफ़ यू वांट। मतलब डायरेक्टली जा सकते हैं, ऑडिशन दो 1 मिनट का, तुम्हें कुछ पढ़ने के लिए दे देंगे, लेकिन तैयार होके जाना। ये नहीं कि अभी तो मैं तैयार नहीं हुई, अभी तो मैंने मम्मी से पूछा, ऑल दैट विल नॉट वर्क। मतलब सॉरी टू से दैट, बट लॉट ऑफ पीपल आर इन दैट फ्रेम। एक मैंने गर्ल को बताया कल चले जाना इस टाइम पे, अभी तो मेरा ये चल रहा है, अभी तो ये सब एटीट्यूड नहीं चलेगा। शुरू में चाहिए तो जाके ऑडिशन दो, काम हो जाएगा। अभी भी रेडियो पे भी, टीवी पे भी, दे वांट यंग पीपल। यू शुड बी स्मार्ट, यू शुड नो हाउ टू कम्युनिकेट। अगर कॉलेज में हो तो पहले पब्लिक स्पीकिंग करो, उसके बाद अपने आप कॉन्फिडेंस आएगा। अपनी यूट्यूब वीडियोस बना सकते हो दिखाने के लिए लोगों को कि हम इस तरह से कर रहे हैं, बट इतना मुश्किल नहीं है। पहले गंदा सा चैनल मिलेगा, मतलब डीडी भारती, गंदा नहीं, मतलब डीडी के लिए तो सारे बच्चे उसके लिए किए, बट डीडी भारती टाइप का चैनल मिलेगा जिसमें तुम जाओगे। बीबीए के लिए विप्स, विवेकानंद इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ प्रोफेशनल स्टडीज गुंजन। रोबोटिक्स पीसीएम स्टूडेंट कैन डू मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग सौम्या, मैकेनिकल करके एंड देन वन कैन गेट इनटू रोबोटिक्स। न्यूज़ एंकरिंग तो भारत देश में मिलेगा, बाहर के लिए मुश्किल है। मनीष मेहता, आईएएस के लिए यू विल डू ग्रेजुएशन एंड देन सीसैट मेंस इंटरव्यू, 3 स्टेजेस होते हैं। एकेडमिक कैलेंडर थोड़ा लेट हो जाएगा रंजन, काम तो चालू हो गई होगा, ये सब यूनिवर्सिटीज ऑनलाइन स्टार्ट कर देंगी, और अभी थोड़ा सा कोविड का सीन, जैसी कुछ मेडिसिन और अच्छी आ जाएगी देन थिंग्स विल बी गुड। गेमिंग में हर्ष 3 टाइप के करियर्स मेन होते हैं। वन करियर इज हर्ष वेयर यू आर राइटिंग अ प्रोग्राम विच रन्स द गेम, सो फिर वही बीटेक कंप्यूटर साइंस, बीटेक आईटी या बीसीए करके जा सकते हैं। सेकंड विल बी यू कम फ्रॉम द क्रिएटिव साइड, यू माइट डू बीएफए प्लस अ गेमिंग कोर्स और ओनली अ गेमिंग कोर्स। इंडिया में इस वाली में कुछ अपॉर्चुनिटीज हैं, लेकिन आउटसाइड इंडिया ज़्यादा है। यू कैन चेकआउट फुल सेल, चेकआउट साइमन फ्रेजर यूनिवर्सिटी। तीसरा ऑप्शन गेमिंग, मतलब गेमर बनना, और लोग तुम्हें फॉलो करेंगे, वो वाली चीज़ मुश्किल हो जाता है। या वो वाली चीज़ थोड़ा वो वाली चीज़ थोड़ा मतलब, क्योंकि तुम्हें काफ़ी लोग फॉलो करने चाहिए, काफ़ी लोग का नाम है अभी। साधना कोई भी कर सकते हैं यार, न्यूज़ एंकर तो कुछ भी मतलब कोई भी बैचलर्स जो तुम्हें मिल जाए। पता नहीं तुम्हारे कितना परसेंटेज है, क्या है, तो कैसे बताऊं, बट मास कॉम अच्छा है फिर भी, जनरली स्पीकिंग। तो आईआईटीज में भी कराते हैं साइबर सिक्योरिटी, एथिकल हैकिंग, ट्रिपल आईटी सबसे अच्छे हैं। नीतू, यू कैन लुक एट बायोइन्फॉर्मेटिक्स कोर्सेज। Aditi Goyal, we'll have to understand you यार. तो अगर शिमोना चीप यूनिवर्सिटीज आउट ऑफ ओके इंडिया के बाहर कौन सी सस्ती यूनिवर्सिटीज है इंजीनियरिंग के लिए बजट वाइज? सबसे लोएस्ट बजट जो मुझे और अच्छी कंट्री भी है सेफ है प्राग, ऑस्ट्रिया, नीदरलैंड्स. मेरे क्लाइंट है जो अभी वर्ल्ड बैंक में काम करते हैं, उनके बेटे को इस बार हमने एम्स्टर्डम यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ एम्स्टर्डम में भी कराया. वहाँ वीयू भी है. वीयू 6 लाख 7 लाख 8 लाख पर एनम के आसपास की है ये. प्राग में यूनिवर्सिटी 3-4 लाख पर एनम. साइबर सिक्योरिटी के लिए जाना है एस्टोनिया बहुत अच्छी है. एक्सक्यूज मी प्लीज, एक्सक्यूज मी लेट. प्राग में जाना है तो दूसरी यूनिवर्सिटीज में जा सकते हैं. प्लीज लीव इट. प्राग में जाना है तो आप जा सकते हैं यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ इकोनॉमिक्स प्राग, चेक टेक्निकल यूनिवर्सिटी. सॉरी इंजीनियरिंग के लिए पूछ रहे थे तो चेक टेक्निकल यूनिवर्सिटी, उसके लिए जा सकते हैं. ओके देन यार यूट्यूबर कार्तिक तुम्हें और यूट्यूबर से सीखना पड़ेगा, और कोई तरीका नहीं है. मतलब यू हैव टू लर्न ऑनलाइन ओनली. ओके मास्टर्स इन स्पोर्ट्स मैनेजमेंट आउटसाइड इंडिया बेटर है, इंडिया में कम अपॉर्चुनिटीज हैं. कनाडा यूएस में सबसे ज़्यादा अपॉर्चुनिटीज है स्पोर्ट्स मैनेजमेंट का. मेरी एक स्टूडेंट है वो रटगर्स से कर रही है. वैसे फ्लोरिडा स्टेट यूनिवर्सिटी में भी अच्छा है. आईपी का ऑनेस्टली रुचि इतना अच्छा नहीं है. शिवनादर प्राइवेट में शिवनादर अच्छा है, और आईपी में थोड़ा नीचे वालों से तो एमईटी भी ज़्यादा अच्छा है. बैक्टीरियोलॉजी बायोलॉजी का स्कोप इतना ज़्यादा नहीं है इंडिया में. पीएचडी करके फिर कर सकते हैं. सिमरन कपूर डॉटर को ग्रेजुएशन के लिए भेजेंगे तो ज़्यादा अच्छा रहेगा. आप हमसे टच में आइए, आप हमें व्हाट्सएप कर दीजिए, मैं अपना स्टडी बर्ड टीम के साथ एक फ्री आपका कंसल्टेशन ऑर्गेनाइज करा दूंगा. सो यू कैन जस्ट राइट विक्रम सर, कैन यू राइट फॉर आवर फोन नंबर्स प्लीज? Vikram, are you there? Or Sarthak, you can just write. You can write our phone numbers. I'm just writing one phone number. You can WhatsApp us and we will write study abroad and write your name and my team will get in touch with you in those numbers. Singapore, they are good, Shimona, but they are expensive. Singapore university will cost you nothing less than 17-18 lakhs per annum. The top universities are NTU, Nanyang Technological University, and you have NUS. For management people, it is SMU also. Private university, but generally universities are 17-18 lakhs per annum. यश BJMC DU का 5 साल का कोर्स हो गया वो अच्छा रहेगा, या DCAC बाकी जगह भी है, तो DU will be preferred than IP. कोई बात नहीं यश, कई बार टाइम लग जाता है आंसर करने में. I didn't see your question. All the best. Bharati Vidyapith is not good for BBA, not that much good. Gunjan, no. उससे ज़्यादा अच्छी यूनिवर्सिटीज है यार. इनफैक्ट MIT does a better job than Bharati Vidyapith. अब पहले MIT जाके देखो, लोग बहुत नेगेटिव कुछ भी बोल देते हैं विदाउट गोइंग देयर, विदाउट आंसरिंग. सो करके देखो. यतिन जेई होने वाला है. आई डोंट नो, आई एम नॉट. आस्क द गवर्नमेंट. या यू मेक मी एन एजुकेशन मिनिस्टर, आई विल गेट इट डन फास्ट. यू आर नॉट मेकिंग मी द एजुकेशन मिनिस्टर. लॉ ब्रो यूनिवर्सिटी चेक करना पड़ेगा उधर. इट्स आई विल नॉट नो इट इमीडिएटली लाइक दिस. नेहा डिपेंड्स. अगर तुम लोकल कॉलेज से आओगी कोई जॉब नहीं मिलेगी. अगर तुम ग्रेटर नोएडा के कॉलेज से आओगे, लखनऊ के कॉलेजों से, सोनीपत, पानीपत, गाजियाबाद, कोई जॉब नहीं मिलेगी तुम्हें कंप्यूटर साइंस में. ध्यान रखना. तो डिपेंड करता है कौन से. अगर NIT से आओगे तो तुम्हें 7-8 लाख पर एनम मिलेगी. अगर IIT से आओगे तो एवरेज 10-11 लाख की मिलेगी. अगर एक ठीक कॉलेज से आओगे, कौन सा ठीक कॉलेज है, VIT से आओगे वेल्लोर में, तो 4 लाख रुपए पर एनम, मतलब 30,000 रुपये पर मंथ की जॉब मिलेगी. वेलकम टू इंडिया. साइबर सिक्योरिटी में इतनी बारी बता चुका हूँ, देयर इज नो सेपरेट कॉलेज. मास्टर्स में करते हैं, ट्रिपल IT में देख लो, CDAC देख लो. सिमरन कपूर, LSR, IP College for Women, they are best colleges for psychology. Christ is also pretty good. Okay guys, now I think I have to go. We'd like to thank Middlesex University for being a partner with us. I think Darpan is here with us. Yeah, you want to say something, Darpan?
Can you guys hear me? Hello?
Yes, we can. We can hear you, Darpan.
I'm just going to put the camera off just so that the connection is better. But yeah, I saw one question. I thought I was answering on mic, but I was not able to. Regarding the Masters in Business Analytics, we actually have an MBA specialization in Business Analytics if someone is looking to go into that field. A lot of our engineering students combine that with that as well. For being a news anchor or going into journalism, you can combine journalism and communication with masters in international relations. It becomes a very demanded combination over here in Dubai as of now. And I believe having a good knowledge in international relations, being a journalist as well, is a good combination to keep as well. But thank you for having us as well over here. I'm sorry that Yasser's connection is not working properly as of now, but I'm here as well if there's any questions anybody has, and I can be more than happy to answer them. I'm from the admissions team, by the way. So if at all anybody applies with us, I might be one of your admission counselors as well, looking after your application and helping you, supporting you, and getting everything going ahead with Middlesex University.
That one, can you give them some email ID or any number you want to leave with them?
Sure. I can put it in the chat box.
Yeah.
Just so that we can
So people, we are thankful to Middlesex. You can see their number in the chat. Any further questions you can address to them, you can write to them. For questions, you can see their website. Yeah, some of you are asking.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Economics, eco, if you want to take up, Yashwit, all the top universities, University of Tokyo, University of Kyoto have economics. You can check it out. Prachi Jain, Best College of Mass Comm, Xavier's Mumbai. Symbiosis is good. IP College for Women in Delhi is good. Yeah, any of these you could look at. Gunjan Ahuja, Ambedkar is excellent for humanities. You can do psychology, you can do English, you can do pol science, you can do 2 courses also. They do dual majors. One of the top colleges. Actually, humanities, you can also go to CIC Delhi University. I'm just writing it down. That's an option which people don't know, but it's a very, very hot option. You will thank your stars that you came in this webinar. cicdu.nhl.in. And I want all of you to just like my thing on Instagram, people. Why? Because we do a lot of exciting Insta lives with very good people. Like with a sommelier I've done with a, so you can just go on Insta and like, please do it right now, otherwise you'll forget, because you're good people. So just like Career Guru on Insta, you'll see my shakal also there. Also, you can subscribe on YouTube. We keep on coming with new videos. I'm planning a lot of new exciting videos post-COVID, which careers and how to look at it. Alpha Gupta depends कहाँ से आओगे cyber security 7-8 lakhs per annum if you're from top institutes. Okay, so Insta you can just like. Okay, I wish you all the best, guys. I think I'm just delayed for another meeting. I wish you all the best. Thank you for participating. If you need individual counseling, you can be in touch with our numbers. You can just Google us if you're not noted down right now. In case you need study abroad, first session is free of charge with my team. So you can just, again, WhatsApp with essay written. I'll organize with my team. In case you want us to help you with your applications, in case you want to help us with your profile building, we do all of that. I wish you all the best. I thank all the parents, all the students for being patient, and you have remained here till the very end. I am really thankful to you, and I wish you all the best. Thank you. Bye-bye.